Okay, so the first thing we're going to do with this is we're going to tidy it up. So we're going to do the addition that's on the top. So 3 and 2 is going to give me 5. 4i plus I is also going to give me 5i. And that needs to be divided by 4 minus I. Now there's no direct method for division in complex numbers. So what we do is we multiply above and below by the complex conjugate of the denominator, the bottom line. So that's going to make the bottom line real. Okay, so then we just multiply out the top. 5 by 4 will give me 20. 5 by I will give me 5i. 5i by 4 will give me 20i. And then 5i by I will give me 5i squared. Then on the bottom, the quick way of doing this is you should spot that this is the difference of two squares, but there's a special case in complex numbers because of I squared equal to minus 1. That will be the two things added instead of subtracted as normal. So this will be 16 plus 1 here. So 4 squared giving me 16. Minus 1 or plus 1, it doesn't matter which one you take, will give you 1 when you square it. And then 16 plus 1 is 17. So my top line then is going to be 20 plus 25i, and this is going to become minus 5, because remember I'm going to be changing my I squared equal to minus 1. And then my bottom line is 17. So then, or my denominator, then we have 15 plus 25i all over 17, and that's going to give me 15 over 17 plus 25 over 17i, just to keep it in the a plus ib format. Okay, so the next one then, same idea again. We'll tidy up the top and the bottom, just being a little bit more careful with the bottom because there's a minus sign, so we need to distribute that by everything in the bracket. So 2 plus I plus, I'm going to complete that all at the one time rather than wasting space. So 2 plus 3 is 5, and I minus 2i is minus I. Now on the bottom we've 4 minus 3, which is going to give me 1, and here we've I minus 2i, which is going to give me minus 1i. Now just be very careful there on that bottom line that you make sure to distribute that minus in by both. So now I'm going to multiply above and below by the complex conjugate of the denominator, the bottom line. Okay, so then my top is going to give me 5 by 1, which is 5, and 5 by I is going to give me 5i. Minus I by 1 is going to give me minus I. Minus I by plus I is going to give me minus I squared. Now on the bottom, very quickly, we just have to square both numbers and add them. Okay, now I know it's the difference of two squares, but like I keep saying, the I squared gives us minus 1, which puts a positive in front. So here we're going to get 1 squared is 1, and 1 squared is 1. Okay, for both of those. And now in the next line then, we're going to change our I squareds equal to minus 1. So that's equal to 5 plus 4i. Now we have a minus I squared, and we're changing I squared to minus 1, so this is going to give me a plus 1 there. And then I have 1 and 1, which is 2. And then here then I'm going to get 5 and 1 is 6, and this is plus 4i over 2. So this will obviously give me 3 plus 2i when I divide the 2 into both parts.